Okay, I'm just going to do a little reading now. Some of you probably be familiar with some of the phrases used in this. Some of them are quite famous for anybody who's involved in any of the information in the movement. I'm just going to read a bit of Carl Sagan's, an excerpt from his book, The Cosmos. If any of you listen to any Brian Cox, anybody see any Brian Cox on TV, The Wonders of the Universe? Yeah, his teacher, really, or his main inspiration, and somebody who cites quite a lot is Carl Sagan in the work that he does. But as well as being somebody who took a great interest in the stars and our place on this small speck of dust in the massive, uncomprehendable universe that we live in, he was also a social philosopher as well, and he'd relate a lot of his understandings to the workings of the universe to the workings of the human species. So I hope you enjoy his perspective as much as I do. The choice is still with us, but the civilization now in jeopardy is all humanity. As our ancient myth makers knew, we are children equally of the earth and the sky. In our tenure on this planet, we have accumulated dangerous evolutionary baggage, propensities for aggression and ritual and submission to leaders, hostility to outsiders, all of which puts our survival in some doubt. But we've also acquired compassion for others, love for our children, and desire to learn from history and experience, and a great soaring, passionate intelligence, the clever tools for our continued survival and prosperity. Which aspects of our nature will prevail is uncertain, particularly when our visions and prospects are bound to one small part of the small planet Earth. For as long as there has been humans, but up there in the immensity of the cosmos, an inescapable perspective awaits us. There are not yet any obvious signs of extraterrestrial intelligence, and this makes us wonder whether civilizations like ours always rush implacably headlong towards self-destruction. National boundaries are not evident when we view the Earth from space. Fanatical, ethnic, or religious or national chauvinisms are a little difficult to maintain when we see our planet as a fragile blue crescent fading to become an inconspicuous point of light against the bastion and citadel of the stars. For as long as there has been humans, we have searched for our place in the cosmos. Where are we? Who are we? We find that we live on an insignificant planet of a humdrum star lost in a galaxy tucked away in some forgotten corner of a universe in which there are far more galaxies than people. This perspective is a courageous continuation of our penchant for constructing and testing mental models of the sky. The sun as a red-hot stone, the stars as a celestial flame, the galaxy as the backbone of the night. If we long for our planet to be important, there is something we can do about it. We make our world significant by the courage of our questions and by the depth of our answers. How would we explain all this to a dispassionate extraterrestrial observer? What account would we give of our stewardship of the planet Earth? We have heard the rationales offered by the superpowers. We know who speaks for the nations, but who speaks for the human species? Who speaks for Earth? From an extraterrestrial perspective, our global civilization is clearly on the edge of failure. And the most important task it faces, preserving the lives and well-being of its citizens and the future habitability of the planet. Here we face a critical branch point in history. What we do with our world right now will propagate down through the centuries and powerfully affect the destiny of our descendants. It is well within our power to destroy our civilization and perhaps our species as well. If we capitulate to superstition or greed or stupidity, we can plunge our world into a darkness deeper than the time between the collapse of classical civilization and the Italian Renaissance. But we are also capable of using our compassion and our intelligence, our technology and our wealth to make an abundant and meaningful life for every inhabitant of this planet, to enhance our normalcy of our understanding of the universe and to carry us to the stars. The old appeals to racial, sexual and religious chauvinism, to rabid nationalist fervour are beginning not to work. A new consciousness is developing, which sees the Earth as a single organism and recognises that an organism at war with itself is doomed. We are one planet.